Hello, amazing person. Welcome back to DIY with E. And today we are going to be making this yummy looking banana bread. Okay, these are the ingredients that we're going to be using. I had some overripe bananas, or rather, I had so much bananas, and I decided to make this. We're going to be using the bananas, eggs, flour, vanilla, your vegetable oil, some sugar, a baking powder, baking soda, your salt, your turmeric. Yeah, the list of the ingredients and their quantity will be listed down in the description box. So please do check it out. And if you have a six bananas, you can try this recipe because it's so good. We're gonna start off first by mashing our bananas. Yes, just pour the banana into a bowl and then mash it up with your fork. But if you want to, you can also blend it up with your blender. And blending the blender is quite like the easier way, but I'm just using a fork for this recipe because I don't want to make it so liquid, or rather, yeah, so smooth. And now we're done mashing. We're just going to pour in our sifted flour. Please make sure you already sift your flour. Add your sugar, add in your dry ingredients, and then we are just going to mix it up. Give it a good mix, a thorough mix. Yeah. And then we're just going to pour in our vegetable oil, your eggs, and we are going to be adding in the vanilla flavor. I'll be using a 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Yeah, 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. That's what I'm using for this recipe. Then after that, you'll be pouring in your banana paste, your mashed bananas or your blended bananas. Remember, you can choose to blend your bananas if you want to. And then give this a thorough mix. And right here, our butter is ready. Yeah, you have your butter, and we are going to be making use of a stove, or rather a gas stove. So before you start mixing in your butter, please set up your oven, your improvised oven. Just going to put in a large pot, your stove. What should I call this? This is the stove rack. Yes, going to place it in, turn on the heat, add in some salt. Yes, after that you're just going to, yeah, you've turned off your heat already. Scrape that, don't mind me. You've turned up your heat and you're just going to cover this and let your pot preheat for at least 15 minutes. Okay, you're just going to cover it up, let your pot preheat for about 15 minutes, and then that is it. Okay, now we are going to add in our butter into our pan. Don't mind my pan is kind of oversized because that's what I have and that's what I'm making use of. Okay, just rubbing butter all around it, and then we're going to still rub in more butter, and then we are going to like sprinkle flour in it. I'm still rubbing in the butter. I'm still rubbing in the butter, don't mind me. I'm just trying to coat it very well because I do not have parchment paper that I would lay on the floor. So I'm just trying to coat it very well so that it doesn't burn off or it doesn't start burning very fast. Now we're just going to shake this and shake this and shake this so that the flour coats around the pan. That's just what you're going to do for this process. But I think I rubbed in more butter, or I kind of used a lot of flour. So please, when you're making yours, try to not use so much flour. And after that, we're just going to pour in our batter. Look at how beautiful it is looking, and the lumps here are because the bananas was not mashed in properly. That's why you have these lumps over here, because we did not mash in the banana very well. But if you used your blender, or if you kind of mashed your bananas very well, you're going to have a very smooth batter. For me, I intentionally left it this way because after baking the bread, while eating, you can still eat a little bit of bananas. Okay, I was just trying to roll it about so that it settles in properly, and then going to take it to our preheated pot. Remember, you can always start the preheating of the pot before you start mixing in your batter, since making the batter does not take so much time. Just going to place the batter in and then cover out the pot, and we baked for about 45 minutes. And at the time, I kind of like flipped the bread so that the upside would be done, and here is it. You have your banana bread. Look at the surface, because I used so much flour and so much butter. The surface kind of has flour on it, but aside from that, this bread was perfect. When I say perfect, the bread was perfect. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again on the next one. Bye. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, ask me anything, and I'll be here to answer. Bye.